done, once everything has been sprayed and everything has been neutralized, we can go ahead and stay out of the building for about a good 20 minutes. But the size of this building, by the time we get to the other side, we're ready to get started. So that's one of the beauties, and you're gonna see the way that we actually disperse the team members. Everything is done strategically, and I'll go downstairs, I'll give you a little bit more visual as to what we're doing and why, and hopefully can tie in more pieces of the puzzle on how we could be proactive. So with that said, stop rambling, we'll go downstairs and I'll show you how everything's gonna go ahead and progress. By the time we get down there, we should have teams starting to get the cleaning and teams starting to fog. So let's take a look. All right, so the guys have already started fogging, and before I get over there, I do want to bring the attention over here to Angel. This is probably one of the most important key components that could be done before you even get started, and that's the setup. What are you using? How many towels? What are you putting it on? How are you getting it there? Do you have backup? Do you have a system to throw away clean towels, dirty towels? Do you got your mop ready? And he's thinking about every nuance of the job, from the beginning starting point of where they're gonna start now to the ending of where they're gonna end in X amount of time while they're setting up. So this by far is one of the most important jobs, and for any of my DIYers or contractors out there that can relate to epoxies, this is like the mixer. That job is super important to make sure that the final outcome and the consistency of the entire job looks great. So that's what he's doing. So let's go and take a look at, see how the guys are fogging. So over here we have another tech spraying and dispersing solution from the same type of machine, but what you'll notice over here is that he's dispersing into the air. He's selecting what areas to go ahead and point at, and then he'll be selecting what areas to go ahead and lift up so that it comes and it drops in a droplet-like fashion as opposed to blowing it. This entire area, you can see that there is wood cutting. So since you have air dispersing out of that machine, you could imagine how much dust can get flown into the air if not done properly and intentional. So if we take a look at the method, you have one technician fogging over here. You can see that his area changed where he's no longer on the woodwork. Up until now, he changed trajectory. And you have another technician over here. He is currently now not around any wood areas or whatnot, but you can see that he's now focused on more spraying forward in a forward fashion, and you can actually see the amount of mist that's coming out of his tool. In comparison, we see Patrick over here setting the equipment down, probably gonna move and reset up, probably gonna move the extension cord so that he can continue his way back. Cleaning, fogging, whatever type of cleaning you're doing, doesn't matter what method you're doing it in, everything is done strategically, everything is done with intent. The number of people, where they get started, the area, the shape of the place, what you're working around, even level of technician, skill, everybody is placed in where they excel. You know, ensuring that everybody's doing something that they excel in ensures that they're going to do a great job. When people are doing the best job that they can and they're surrounded by another group and they're doing the best job that we can, you have an entire group focusing on what their strengths are coming together. That ultimately makes the job a lot easier to go through regardless of how long this is going to take. This entire place, we're probably going to be a total working hours of 16 to 23-ish hours. for this entire area and upstairs with the 5 technicians that we have on site. And as you can see over there, we have another one fogging that area. So again, everything is about strategy. Once everything gets fogged, we can go ahead and get started with the cleaning. So I'll catch you on that area and show you how we begin that process and what's being done.